Welcome to the Corner Pocket. Finally, Ronnie, we are live now.
We're going good, too.
And I tell you, we're going to be professional, huh?
Absolutely.
I tell you, I was going to bring you to the big time, huh?
Absolutely.
I told you, huh? There's
Absolutely.
people, coffee, everything over here.
Yeah.
Huh?
I was impressed with the studio. I mean, the studio is great.
I told you, Ronnie, I was going to
Even
take
the
you to
bathroom.
Hollywood.
I was really impressed with the bathroom. The bathroom's got a little cot.
Listen,
So I didn't know
Eric B.
what...
Media, you don't know, you're about to know.
Oh, well, I'll tell you. I didn't know whether to take a nap or take a crap, so it was pretty good. You
Well,
know,
thank
like,
God you didn't take a crap,
I
Ronnie,
didn't
because
take a crap.
a lot of people use this
either.
bathroom here.
No, we didn't do that. But everything else is good.
How you doing? How was your week this week?
It was very good.
Listen, I talked to the producer of the show. We're going to get you home by 9:30. That way you can take your pills.
Oh, good. That way I can take my nap. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
Very good. Yeah.
All right, Ronnie. So, first off, I want to introduce everybody to the show, The Corner Pocket. Basically, it's a music show. And what we're doing is basically, introducing the culture, what it's like today for, Asaurian kids, what they're listening to, the teenagers, the 20s and 30s and 40-year-olds type of music show. But first, I want to talk about a little bit about my co-host, Ronnie. Let's talk about you, Ronnie, because people don't know who you are. That's why we have this fucking show, Ronnie, so we can fucking let them know what's going on. Ronnie was in the movie The Godfather.
Part 2.
Part 2 in 1972.
Two.
Yeah. Now, Ronnie, take me back. You were in L.A., California, right? Was it L.A. or California?
I was in L.A.
Well, first, you're a rock star. You did the music.
Well, I was in different bands, and we used to travel. We used to travel everywhere. And we did all the East Coast, and we figured we'd go out the West Coast. And not that good out West Coast. But
They didn't like you out there.
well, they liked us, but, it's sort of like what they have today with rap. East Coast rap, West Coast rap.
You guys were a bunch of guys from freaking the East Coast going to California trying to make it.
There you go.
With a bunch of Californians out there.
It started even then. What you have now was even back in those
even
days.
with that music, even different music.
Exactly. I mean, it was.
So you had an East, West Coast. What kind of music was it? Rock?
Yeah,
jazz?
it was rock. I mean, it was everybody's rock.
No shit.
So
you had guys shooting each other at the
Oh,
clubs?
no, nothing like that.
Oh,
I mean,
died.
we had something wrong. We'd go outside and take care of it.
That's
come
how
back
it was
in.
back. Too bad
Sure.
it ain't like that no
Ain't
more,
like
Ronnie.
today. Now everybody's packing. The only thing I pack is guns. When I can. It's sort of like what you have now. Was even back in those days.
Crazy, right?
Even different music. Exactly. I mean,
I'm kind of getting used to this podcast. I'm trying to do something real quick. I'm trying to share the show so everybody can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Ronnie, let's go back to California. Now, you're in California. What makes you in your mind to get up and say, screw it, I'm not going to Fall River, I'm going to New York? How the fuck did you end up in New York City?
Well, we had a manager, Billy Martin. Billy Martin took good care of me. That's why I'm pretty, set with my life because of him, because he knew I was crazy.
Big shout out to Billy Martin.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's up there. He's got to be up there. And he took really good care of, because he said, out of all the guys that I take care of, you're the only one I can work with, because everybody else says, yeah, and they do what they want. But you listen, you follow the rules, and everything is good with you. So that's how it went. But we ended up in Hollywood. Then from Hollywood, went to L.A. And then L.A., I was at the Sundowners Lounge. And when I was there, I was doing a couple of numbers, and the bartender came over to me and he says, "You're from Massachusetts, right?" I said, "Yeah." He says,
This is Monty, right?
Excuse-
Your friend Monty you're talking about?
No, the bartender.
Oh, the bartender. All right.
Yeah, he heard that we were from Massachusetts, whatever. And he came over, he says, "You're from Massachusetts?" I says, "Yeah." He says, "What part of Massachusetts?" I says, "Fall River." He says, "Really?" He says, "Well, you got a friend back there that's from Fall River, too." I says, "I don't have any friends from Fall River up here."
Check this out.
Yeah, he says, "Okay, stick around."
Check this out.
So
Pay attention to this right here.
he brings out this guy. I don't know who this, never saw in my whole life. And his name is Jack Pacheco. That's his real name. But he goes by the name of Jack Collins. That's his stage name. He's a stuntman. When he was down here the last time before he died, when he was promoting True Lies, when he wanted people from Fall River to be extras and Newport and stuff like that. and he did two scenes out there where he gets shot on one of those snowmobiles and he falls back, and when Schwarzenegger tells his friend duck, and he shoots through the window and he falls down. But anyways, get back to Jack. He came over, introduced himself, and he says, "My name is Jack Pacheco." He says, "I'm from Fall River, originally from Fall River." He says, I'm a Hollywood stuntman, and I was trained in Connecticut. So he did all this training in Connecticut. And he did big movies. He did movies with Burt Reynolds where he actually fell off a high rise, a skyscraper, onto a pile of boxes and padded bags and stuff. And he says, you got to be strapped up. He said, because even though you're relaxed, sometimes your muscles twitch and you can break a bone or get hurt. So he says a lot of people, right?
Running,
exactly. He says a lot of people become paralyzed on the neck down for doing stuff like that. He says, I don't take any chances. But anyways, as we're talking, he says, I'm back there with a gentleman that you probably know too. And I'm like, holy
This is what
cow.
I'm talking about right here. Watch this.
I says, you guys must think
Everybody's
I know the
from Fall
world.
River. Check this out.
Right.
Who pops up from the back? Tell him.
Well, he went in the back and he came back out. He came back on this guy, and I'm saying, oh my God, I know who this is. This is Gene Hackman.
Gene motherfucking Hackman.
Oh yeah, Gene Hackman.
Great actor. Great actor.
Oh, absolutely.
Enemy of the State.
His wife is Japanese.
Superman.
He brought her over. Right. He did French Connection Part 1 and 2.
Yes, he
and
did.
he got an award for Part 2 because he really put
Unbelievable.
himself up in it.
It's just top.
The guy's phenomenal. Anyways, he started talking. He's from the Midwest or whatever, and he's talking about this. He says, so I asked him, how did you get into acting? He says, well, I did a lot of school plays, and I sort of liked it. I fell in love with it, and I started going.
I
to
fell in love with
acting
the fucking
classes.
money, Ronnie.
Well, acting class. Well, I like I said, I did 2 small parts in Godfather Part 2. I don't like it. That's not for me. No.
Yeah, but Ronnie, you're in the fucking top 5 fucking movies of all time.
Yeah, but I'm an extra. I'm not a star.
That doesn't matter, Ronnie. See, there you go again. You're not a star. You're a star at the old age home. They love you, don't they?
Oh, everybody
bingo
loves me.
when you go bingo on Friday night. You're the big fucking Dawn over there.
B19. I got it.
There he goes.
Yeah. I don't
You're
think
a
so.
superstar, Ronnie. You know that.
Yeah, right.
So listen, so you're actually in a scene with Robert De Niro. How was Robert De Niro as a person?
Cranky. He was always cranky. It was everything wrong with that guy. Oh, why is he over here? He should be on that side. I got to be walking on this side. He's on that side.
He was running the set like that.
Oh, he was. Yeah,
it was bad.
You just couldn't talk with the
Now,
guy.
why did they pick you? Because you looked Italian?
He didn't pick me.
No, I said, why did they pick you?
I looked Italian.
You looked Italian?
Yeah.
Your little greenhorn, huh?
Yeah.
I saw the clip. You had the black mustache, right?
Right. I had a mustache then. Yeah.
So he said,
I brought the pic when I went on your first podcast.
Yeah, we got it. We got it right here. We got the picture.
My picture?
Yeah, Ronnie. You can't see it because this is technology, Ronnie.
Oh,
You're actually
this
seeing
is
a green
great
fucking wall.
stuff. Yeah.
We actually got producers in the back that put the picture up.
Oh,
He's going to let us
know.
Iceman, what's going on? It's there. See, it's already up there, Ronnie. You don't even know it.
Oh,
Look
that
at you,
nice.
Huh? What a handsome guy
I can't
Ronnie
believe
is,
I
huh?
look like that.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Ronnie.
Holy cow.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
So,
That's
Ronnie, what
great.
a feeling, huh? Now, you come back to Fall River. Now, you tell everybody you're in The Godfather.
No, I didn't tell anybody.
I know. Nobody fucking knows,
No,
Ronnie.
I kept it quiet. I was, I didn't want to, I'm not one to be out there. I'd rather be quiet, nice. B19! Stuff like that.
over there,
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. That's
So,
it.
Ronnie, what else? So now you're in New York. You finished with the movie. Did you stay? Did you end up doing music?
Oh, I was living out in New York. I was playing out there.
Oh, so you were playing while you did the show? While you
Yeah,
did the movie?
absolutely. Yeah, like it was between takes and stuff. Sure.
No shit.
Yeah.
No shit.
And when you're doing a movie, it's not like, okay, quiet on the set, action, things get going. You say, okay, that's it, cut. No, it ain't like that. Quiet on the set.
Hold on, Ronnie. Now, how many hours? All this bullshit.
God.
I know because I know Ronnie
I
personally.
did
Comes over
2
my house.
small scenes, and it took 3 fucking days to do it.
Quiet.
I couldn't drink. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't go out with girls because I had to be on the set because you never know when you're going to be called. You might do that scene. You might go to another scene. You might come back to your scene. You might do. So it's you're going to be on standby. In other words, I don't know. I don't like being on standby. See, we're here. I'm not on standby. I'm over here talking. I'm expressing myself. I'm giving my point of view. I'm excited over here being able to be with people and all that. But if they say quiet on the set, well, that's it.
We're not quiet over here, Ronnie. We talk
Oh,
when we want to
no.
talk over here.
We talk.
This is the corner pocket here. We're not fucking quiet over here.
Oh, no quiet's over here. No, this is good.
So I'm excited, Ronnie. You know, our show. You know, actually, I got to do a toast. You know what I mean? I am so excited about this, about tonight. You know, I really am.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because, you know, I've been doing music for, you know, almost 30 years, you know, and now my son's doing it. Both of them are. And, you know, and I'm doing an album, and, you know, and I've been living here for, you know, 38 years. So it's the same old song and dance. And that's what the show's about. We want to talk about this show. The show's about music in Portugal, music in the Azores. And we'll explore, you know, other, you know, Angola, Cape Verde, you know, some Brazilian, because that's Portuguese language, you know what I mean? So let's do a toast to the corner pocket.
I got another toast, but anybody got a water?
I got a water right here, Ronnie, for you, but I took a sip. Don't worry about it. I have no diseases.
That's okay.
I am clean. Ronnie, to the corner pocket, brother.
You got it, guy. Absolutely. That was a good sip.
Woo! Ronnie was thirsty, huh?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So that's what it's about, Ronnie. You know, the music, you being a musician, and you know, movies. I know you don't like to talk about the movies or something. I don't know why you have that against the Godfather thing. Keep it quiet. Don't tell nobody.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It's just...
You know, the generation of today love that movie, you know. It's
Yeah.
top 5, Ronnie.
I know. And when I go
Look
to
at the actors in the fucking thing. Al Pacino, Robert De Niro.
Al Pacino...
What's the other one there? Marlon Brando.
Yeah. Marlon Brando, he was a pain in the ass to work with. This is what I heard. I never worked with the man. I don't even know who the man is. But they said he was really, really bad
Tough,
to
huh?
work with. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was a Hollywood star. That's what they all think.
Yeah.
So, so the show's to expose all this new music that's not new. I mean, we've known it's been going on, but, you know, there's a cult around here in New England and all over. I don't even know anymore. It's that's what we're here to talk about. So we're here to talk about music. Let's talk about music. But I think before we do the music, Ronnie, we should go to our first commercial. You want to send them over to commercial, or you want me to send them over to commercial?
Commercial.
That's not how you do it, Ronnie.
I know.
Watch
you
this.
commercial.
I'm going to show you how you do it.
I'll drink to it.
We'll be right back after these messages here on the corner pocket. You know what you're doing. Welcome back to the pocket. Ronnie, 8-ball in the corner pocket. Let's talk about it. This is what we're going to talk about. Everybody knows the Portuguese festivals around here, these non-profit organizations. We all know what they're all about.
Absolutely.
They're great. Great events, bring people together. I think people like to go because let's go. We're gonna go see your Uncle Manny. I heard he's gonna go.
It's a
over there.
tradition.
Yeah, they just like there's nothing else. That's what it is. So I'm one. Of a lot of people think I'm crazy. I'm this. I'm that. Whatever, drunk or whatever they want to call me. But at the end of the day, I am a man of God. So, with that being said, there's a quote in the Bible, Ronnie, did you know? No one goes na casa do nosso Senhor.
That's true.
Okay. So I don't understand why the festivals have to have music and entertainment and all this money that costs this and this and that. And they're making all this money. It's okay for the church to make money, but why is there music involved? And that's what we're going to talk about. Because back home in the Azores in Portugal, I don't know if you know, Iceman, can you put it up? One of the festivals we're talking about, Maré de Agosto. Check this out here in the back. This is Maré de Agosto. Very, very successful festival, 30-something years. And not one time during that festival did they ever mention God or have to use God
Wow.
to do a concert.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I played there in 2003.
Holy cow.
It was founded by Antonio Souza from RDP and 1001, Max the photographer from Santa Maria, and Louis Betancourt from Hudson, from the Betancourt family, Nuno and everybody else, Paulo, and Alina Andrade, also family of them. Yeah, they started, that little group started Mané de Ghost. And I'm going to tell the story because most of them, well, actually one of them is deceased. Max, God rest his soul. He and Louis and Antonio was smoking a bone in Santa Maria on the mountain, and they said, wouldn't it be wonderful to have a beautiful festival right there? And they overtook over there, grabbed another hit. He says, yeah, that would be great. And they turned it into a fucking $500,000 euro business a year. Mané de Ghost. It's humongous. About 30,000 visitors. And it's a small island. Only like 1,500 people live there.
Wow.
They travel from everywhere. St. George, Portugal. They come from America, Canada, all over. The month of August is Mané de Ghost in Santa Maria. It's unbelievable.
And Santa Maria is a small island, too.
It's small.
Very
I mean,
small.
Ronnie, you can't run out of gas in Santa
Well,
Maria.
I went there in 1970.
In Santa Maria?
Well, I had to land in Santa Maria because we had to take a
Oh,
SATA.
yeah. That was a long time ago.
1970.
You know why they did that? Because
The airport in St. Michael's wasn't finished yet.
Yeah, and not only that, to land an airliner like that, they have to land it at a certain area. You can't land it anywhere in
Right.
the island because of the wind.
Exactly. That was the whole thing right there.
So they had to, and then would you take a small plane?
Yeah,
or
they
did you
called it
swim
SATA.
over?
No, I took a small plane.
You took a small plane
Oh, yeah. Hijacked it.
with the freaking propellers, right? The ones that look like they're gonna fall on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
I went.
So when you put the elastic on, you just spin it. Yeah, that's
I
it.
can imagine the one you were on. I was on 1970. You were on that fucking plane.
1970. Yeah.
Wow. So Mané de Ghost, I mean, they've every year it's just like phenomenal. And your local celebrities around here, believe me, none of them play that. They don't even know what that festival probably is. They don't even know it. You know what I mean? I mean, even if they were to go there and be in the crowd, they wouldn't even be known. Nobody would even know them. So that's the whole purpose of the show. You know what I mean? Is we're all Saurians, we're all Portuguese, but music is beyond this community. This community just can't be brainwashing you with the same old bullshit. There's got to be a different venue. You know, these young kids, they don't even want to be Portuguese. They listen to Spanish music. You know that, Ronnie? I don't even know if you know Spanish music.
Yeah.
Reggaeton.
Yeah. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum,
There you go.
boom,
You know what I'm
ba-dum,
saying?
boom,
So, Ronnie, right? So you got these Portuguese young kids, because they don't even know how to look up Portuguese rap. They don't even know how to speak Portuguese, most of them. There's no cultural events for Portugal. Nobody's except if you're the Portuguese are known for drinking in bars and watching soccer
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah,
and being construction workers, the best construction workers in the world.
exactly. I remember when I was a kid, I ended up going to feasts with my mother. And
Why can't we be known for fucking music, Ronnie?
I would go to a feast, and I would always come home stinking of sardines. They always put me next to the goddamn sardine pit, and I come out smell like a freaking sardine.
What, at the festival?
Son of a bitch. Yeah. It's like, I didn't like sardines. I like them now, but I didn't like when you were a kid. No way.
I mean, what do you do at a festival? Think about this. You walk in the fucking festival. What do you fucking see? I'll tell you the first crime that you see when you enter a festival. Check this out, people. It's going to get real right now. Soon as you walk in a festival, and as soon as you look to the right or the left, there's a crime being committed. You want me to tell you what it is? Copyright infringement, trademark. Ronaldo pillows, Ronaldo shirts, Nike fucking stickers. It's illegal. It's copyright infringement. Do you think those little Bahakas, Manuel, selling those little keychains and all that shit, you think that's all copy trademark? That's all Chinese shit. It's all illegal. Right away, as soon as you walk in the door, you already see a crime being committed. Never mind if you get to the stage and you buck back the curtains. So that's why we're talking about this. And not to knock, there's a lot of great organizations out there. Day of Portugal, I respect them. Not fully, but whatever. But I do, for not mentioning God in any of their stuff. You know, it's a bunch of Saurians, you know, wanting to be
It's
Portuguese.
amazing
I
how
guess.
they don't mention God because basically they have processions and everything else.
They use all that for money. That's all money, Ronnie. That's what bring people out. Spend money.
Not good.
They need money. Listen, do you have any idea? I'm a businessman. I don't know if you know that, Ronnie.
Yeah, I know that. You've got a
Do
lot
you
of
have any
business going.
idea? Do you have any idea how much money these people are making? Oh, je no fizari. Now we make no money. Bullshit, you don't. You fucking liars. If you have free people working for you, volunteers, not getting a check, and they're working for free, sweating, cleaning up, cooking, doing all this bullshit for you, and you're selling it like you're at the fucking Logan Airport or JF Kennedy, fucking top dollar prices, $4 hamburgers, fucking $5 for fucking a drink, and you're not making money? You know why you're not making money? Because somebody's taking money.
Well, the thing is that this is all tax exempt also.
Oh, Ronnie, please, let me tell you something. There's a lot of festivals out here that make a lot of money.
Right.
And they brag about this sponsor, oh, this event's coming, this singer's coming, and as soon as the show's over, silence. They're
Right.
gone.
Right.
Why don't you say how much money you raised?
No.
Hey, we made $50,000. No. We made $40,000. We're able to help fucking people now.
No. They won't do it. It's the sounds of silence when it comes to
It's
that.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
And we just follow the Portuguese. Oh, Mazukia. No, another. What about to change that? Fucking put you on with the real shit. Getting tuned back home. Never forget where you're from. And that's what we're going to talk about Moons Verde and Manada Gust and Smana Akademka, the big fucking shows overseas that don't mention any God or any saints or anything. It's just legit. And I know the churches need money, this and that, but there's no way to do festivals and put music on. This makes no sense. What are you doing?
Making money, that's what they're doing. That's all it is. It's a moneymaker.
It's embarrassing. But anyway, listen, I've been at the festivals. I've sang at the festivals. That's why I don't do them anymore. A lot of people say, Sandro don't do it because we don't want him to do it because he is a bad guy. No, I'm not the bad guy. Learn how to speak English. I'm not the bad guy. I tell the fucking truth. That's why you guys don't like it. You don't like to hear the fucking truth. Shh. That's how they roll. But anyway, we got a special guest, Ramiro Barros. Everybody probably don't even know him around here. I'm sorry, in Canada and America. I'm sorry, Ramiro Barros. We're about to show you who he is. He's coming on here. We're going to have a guest every week, Ronnie. I hope you know that.
Absolutely.
It ain't going to be no phony baloney Mickey Mouse Donald Duck from fucking studios around fucking all over. Talking about the real fucking deal. The people that actually signed to Sony and Universal.
The
and
new
Virgin.
James Bond. That's what we're going to have. The new James.
Oh, don't even get that guy. Listen, and a lot of these festivals, they don't even mention God, a saint, nothing. And it's so fucking wonderful. We're going to expose that next week here on the show. Make sure you tune in next week to The Pocket. We're actually going to show footage, right, Iceman? We're going to show footage of the actual festivals. How they do it. Maybe they can learn something, these guys. You know what I mean? They can learn. I'm going to tell them in Portuguese. Repente, vocês vão aprender alguma coisa that a gente vai te mostrar para a semana on the Corner Pocket. Yeah. Às beira do canto, just in case you don't know what that is in Portuguese.
Beira do canto.
Okay.
All right.
Now, back to Ramiro Barros, special guest. Been on The Voice. I actually met him. I discovered him. You know what I mean? I didn't discover him like and put like just like they
Hey, you discovered me.
Oh, Ronnie, please. You and that friggin' humble. I'm gonna fucking tell everybody you're fucking the Godfather. I'm gonna tell everybody you're Robert Pacino's fucking boyfriend. That's what I'm gonna tell them.
Ah!
Yeah.
Hey!
And next week is gay week, so you
Oh.
guys dress like a tranny next week.
Hello, nobody there.
Listen, all right, so all kidding aside, The Voice, he was on The Voice. You ever heard that show, The Voice?
Yeah, that I have. Yeah.
The Voice. He was on the show in The Voice, Portugal. I showed that producer. I think he was like top 5 or top 6. I forget what it was. But we're going to have him on the show. We're going to give him a shout out in Lisbon. He's actually staying in Lisbon. He's recording right now with Catus, one of the biggest producers out there. Of course, you don't know who they are. We're going to show you who they are. That's why we have this show. And the people, let me address this. The people that I'm going to introduce you are megastars. 30, 40 million views on videos. 20 million, 60 million. Peruca is the number one rapper in Portugal. Get this name, Peruca, number one. That means when he puts out a video, it does almost 1 million views in a week. Think about that. Think about that.
It's a lot of views.
Oh,
A lot of views.
it's the real market, Ronnie.
Yeah.
These people have to have the right information. I think it's a shame on the Portuguese media around here. Shame on you for not exposing the true culture and not doing your job, your responsibility to inform the culture and the Portuguese people of the truth of what the fuck's going on. That's why we're here. We don't need you no more. Bye-bye. We're going to find out. Everybody's going to know right now. All they have to do is tune in on here.
And learn the truth. That's the main thing.
And we're going to do it our way. Yelling, screaming, whatever. We're going to do it our way.
But we'll get the point across. That's what we want. Get
Well,
the
you
point
got Ramiro
across.
Barros. He's been in California, Canada, Bermuda, New Jersey. He's been all over, Ronnie. All Portugal. He's done all the islands. Now, I put him in the conversation top 5 artists of all time in the Azores. And that's what we're going to talk with him when we get back. We should be getting in another minute. Let me get you. Anything else, Ronnie, you got to say before we take it to commercial?
No, take us a commercial because it's going to be what, 1 o'clock out there?
Ronnie, I told you, I have you home by 9:30.
Oh, you're a good guy. You're a good guy.
Don't worry
I love
about your
this
pills,
man.
Ronnie. You ain't
He's
gonna
a
die.
Good guy. Oh,
Not
yeah.
yet. Listen, we'll be right back after these messages. Let's pay some bills.
We're on.
Look at Ronnie. He's running the show now. We're on. Fuck off.
I'm running the show now.
Oh, that's
Okay.
you tell everybody back at the old age home in fucking San Phantom is fucking the whole time. Without me, the show's gonna be a dead.
Oh,
Listen, next week, Ronnie, you're gonna have to do something to get the views up. So we're gonna have to dress you in a bikini underwear, put you on fucking Pleasant Street.
whew.
You're gonna be the freaking
Can't
first
wait.
male gay old man.
Oh, I'm gay now. Oh, thank you.
blowjobs.
Oh,
With a
really?
lollipop. With a lollipop.
Now you're out of your fucking mind now.
I'm kidding. We got a special guest coming on. Iceman's going to give me the cue when we're calling him. Ramiro Barros, excellent performer. I'm telling you. I'm going to tell you the story how I discovered him real quick. Here I am in, I think, 2012, 2013. I was in the Azores on tour, and I had problems with my cell phone, so I went to T-Mobile in Punta Delgada. It's right next to the church. And so it's right next to the church and the police here, if you know where that is, in the police station. So I go in to the store to buy the phone, and I hear this guy singing Nirvana. And the echo, because of where he was positioned in the church, and the cobblestones, and the way it was just like I couldn't. At first, I was like, "Where is this coming from?" And then I looked. I saw this kid with dreads, like Bob Marley, big beard, singing Nirvana songs better than Kurt Cobain, and I was blown away. And I sat down. When I sat down, he was like, "Oh, my God, Sandro G." I says, No, don't stop, dude. Please don't stop. And then he was talking to me. He's like, "Oh, what do you want to hear?" I says, "Dude, whatever you want to play." And he kept playing. So I spent about two.
I got him right now, so.
You got him?
Well, I'm actually waiting for him to join, so.
Okay, let me know.
He's in.
He's in. Ramiro, you there? Rome.
Peraí, vou buscar uns headphones.
All right, all right. E so ti dizer a story of how we met, Romero, real quick. So, and I told him from that moment, I says, Romero, tu vais daqui, cantar this spot to the world. And ele olhou para mim, o rapazinho das Frinas, pegava na caminhonete, ou pegava no boleia on the side of the road, para ir para Ponta Delgada, para abrir a caixa da viola. And everybody give him their change while he plays to big shot now. Sony Music, I don't know, Voice, I can go on, performed everywhere. I mean, I know probably nobody, this is all news to everybody. This is why we have the show, The Corner Pocket. Romero Barros, welcome to the show. How are you?
How you doing, Pedrinho?
I'm doing good. This is the Ben Stu company. You know I love you. You know I have mad love for
I
you.
have to close this fucking window because, man.
How's Lisbon right now? I'm sorry, right now, what time is it out in Lisbon? 1:30 in the morning, right?
It's 1:30.
I'm sorry for having. Hey, I appreciate you so much, Ronnie. You got anything? Ronnie, get somebody on the phone. Ronnie over here. Ronnie's sleeping. It's past his bedtime already.
Oh yeah.
Ronnie, get somebody on the phone.
How you doing?
How you doing, Ronnie?
Ah, doing okay,
You're
guy.
a legend, man. You're a legend.
I'm a legend. Yeah. Yeah.
Only the real ones know us, Ronnie.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Only the real ones. Only the real ones. So Romero, so take me back when we met. 2012 or 2013, I
That
forget.
time was 2013.
Was it before that? I think it was before that. No,
I think it was before. I think so.
was it when I was there in
that
2010? Because I was there in 2010, 2011, and then in 2013. So it had to be one of those.
Because I had dreadlocks, and
Yep.
I made my dreadlocks in 2013, and in that time I had just long hair, man. So
Yep.
it was before that.
Before
It
that.
was before that.
So
But
take me
but
back.
first-
Now remember, take me back. So do you ask this? I know your whole life, but we have to do this. I have to interview you now. Like, you know, so take me back. Where you from?
Man, I was born in Furnish in '92, so I'm 29.
29.
And my mom, she used to sing, and my grandmother, she used to sing in. She had a group called Grupo de Cantares Terra Nostra, and around my when I was like 3, 4 years old, they had like an invitation to go to the States. It was the first time that it wasn't the first time I flew, because I had been in California before that. But I think it was in 1999 or 98, they got an invitation to go to the States, to Fall River. That was the first time I went to Fall River. And there's a big community. There's more people from Furnish in Fall River than in Furnish. So tem mais gente de Furnish in Fall River.
No shit.
So in that time, I started to play guitar with like 4 or 5 years old, but I was just a kid.
Now, when did you first start writing your own music?
I started writing my own. That's interesting, because the first time I heard like Quem Não Vai Chorar and Galinha on TV, like 20 years ago.
How old were you?
I was like 8, 9 in that time. I started to I said, like, if this guy is a Suriano and he's speaking about our tradition, our life here, I can make my own lyrics too with my reality. My reality in that time was like going to school and I don't know, just making child stuff, you know, brincar, being on the street, playing football, soccer. You say soccer. And I started really young, and I had a little keyboard that my grandmother bought me in the States. It was a Casio, and that kind of keyboard that has like the drum beats, and I started to sing with the drum beats and record with a cassette tape with a tape recorder. So it was I was really young. I didn't knew what I was doing in that time, and I didn't knew that that would be like part of my life. Actually, it's not part of my life. This is my life.
Listen, a lot of
I
people don't know
do-
you. I'm gonna let them know. Romero Barros is the real deal. He hangs around the top, the top, and you know that from Paul to Aiden to Catus and all them guys. Top of the top. I mean, they play with everybody. I mean, tomorrow you're gonna be with who?
Tomorrow, actually, I'm gonna be. It's just a dinner with all the Asturians here in Lisbon, with Zekem Dic, a big fucking legend, with Frederica Moral and Luis Felipe Borges, that are some actors and comedians. I'm gonna be with. Actually, Auguste Fraga is going to be there too. I just found out
Send him a
that
big hug, Auguste Fraga. He's going to be on the show.
Auguste Fraga,
Number
big,
one director in Portugal, award winner.
Yes.
He's actually working on a project with me on Netflix, thanks to Ramiro Barros, who's helped me out with a lot of stuff with Sony. He's helped me out with Sony, with Souza. He's helped me get the deals with Aiden and Vosk, and even the Netflix, you know. And that's why I love you, Romero. You never
Man,
forget
that's
where you
gonna
come
be
from.
big. That's going to be fucking.
We're not
huge.
talking about me. Let's talk about you. Listen. All right. So listen. So now, take me to after we met. What happened? How did you get to Lisbon? How did you get on the voice?
I didn't explain it.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was playing on the street, and I looked to the other side of the road, and that was Sandro G, and I got, oh shit, this is real. This guy is here. It's the first. It was the first time I saw it.
Impressive.
I had saw you before, but I knew that you were listening to me. So
I came out of the store. I was buying a phone because people couldn't get in touch with me. I was there to do a show. I had to go to radio. I had to go here. I had to go there, and I had to get a phone. And they were all mad at me. Remember? We got to get a phone. I'm like, nah, fuck the phone, man. I'm listening to this dude right here. This is the shit. Fuck the phone. It's the truth. He
Man,
knows.
It gave me like a big green
16. How old were you? 15, 16 at the time, maybe, Romero?
16, 17, I think.
Young kid. Wow.
I was playing because I quit school. I am.
Yeah, I remember.
I think school is not made for.
And I
for
told you,
people.
remember I told you, fuck school. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You're gonna be a superstar. Remember I told you? I said you're gonna sing from these stairs of the
No.
church to the world. And I wasn't lying.
That's funny because now I'm a school teacher. Also, I'm a music school teacher now, and I didn't went to university. I'm in a public school teaching kids, and I didn't went to school. But that's another story. So we met, and you asked me, oh, what you doing here, man? You have to go to other places to play.
Show your talent, man. You guys. Remember I told you, you gotta go out. You gotta be. You can't just stay here. You gotta get out of here. And
I
thank
told
God you did.
I want to go to Lisbon because
Yep, I remember.
I told you that, and then like 1 year after that, I came here to Lisbon I started playing on the streets.
Just so everybody knows, hold on. Just so everybody knows an idea of Romero's schedule. So before the pandemic, Romero. Okay.
Oh,
I'm skipping everything real quick because I just want to get to this point. Tell them how busy you were. Like
Man,
from Monday to Sunday, how many times you sang? Explain to the world. Every day. All over, not in the same place, right? Corfu, São Jorge, Serra. You were going to Lisbon, everywhere. 7 days a week.
Alentejo, Man, I went to Bermuda to play to Bermuda to
California, New Jersey.
I played in fucking Hudson, Massachusetts, and in Lowell, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
you're not
played.
allowed over here. Just so you know, remember, you can't come to over here in New England, Fall River, or anything like that. Okay, we have our own stars over here. We have no room for you.
I know.
Okay, so no,
I know. I'm not
it's
going
over
there.
here. We get same old speakers and stuff. You know what I mean? So
I'm going to. I'm going
your
to
stuff
slow
wouldn't
down.
sound good over here anyway. It'll be all crackling and blackling.
But man, you have great artists there too. You have Sandro G and Sandro G too.
Oh, there's a lot. There's Alina Andrade, Anthony Mirage, David DeMello, Nelia, and the list goes on and on. If I missed anybody.
She's a real singer.
Yeah, absolutely. Her husband's freaking top producers. Also, Nelson Arujo, a great top producers. The top notch. I'm not, I don't want nobody to get it twisted. We're not talking about the talent. We're talking about the people that don't have the talent. That's what we're talking about. The fucking fugazis.
Fuck them. So then I came here. I started playing, on the streets and
in Lisbon. So hold on. So you went from San Miguel to Lisbon to play in the streets.
Yes.
So basically, you'd go where? To the train station, to the beaches, to the tunnels. Open up your guitar case.
I was couch surfing in that time. I was like,
okay.
A day I was sleeping in the couch in a friend's house. Then I met met someone, and then I went to sleep on their house, and was like that. I was like a fucking hippie in that time. And then one day I went to a bar, and it's a bar where everyone that plays with big artists here play. They play in the bar called Templarios, and I went there, and a friend of mine was playing, and he asked me, "Oh, you want to play a song?" And yeah, of course, I want to play a song. And the owner, he gave me like. I played the song, and he asked me, "Do you want to play here every Monday?" And I said, "Yeah, of course." And I started playing in that bar every Monday, and then it started. I had some more opportunities, and then I said, "Man, I need to make big money." And then I went to the Voice Portugal. It's
Hold on a second, Romero. Not Mickey Mouse, not Donald Duck, the fucking Voice.
The fucking Voice.
The Voice, the real show, The Voice. We're not talking about
10,
fucking The Voice, a Voz da Cabra. The Voice, the real Voice. The fucking show, The Voice. No, because I got to let them know over here. The Portuguese probably thinking you're fucking thinking about somebody else. The Voice.
In that year, 10,000 people were in the contest. And I made it to the top 20.
Top 20 of The Voice in Portugal.
In Portugal.
Out of 10 million people. Top
That's
20.
something. That is something, yeah.
And not only 10 million people, I'm talking about millions of people
when
worldwide.
There, man, when I went there, I was fucking scared because everyone looks like a pro because they look good.
They couldn't tie your shoes. Let me tell you. I know that I saw that whole show. They can't play like you. They can't do what you do. I'm sorry, they can't. And where are they today? Where are they?
Some of them are okay, but
they're not like you though. They're not like your status.
The winner is like I don't know where the winner is. Yeah. I don't know who won. Actually, I don't know who won.
As soon as you left the show, I stopped watching. Now, remember, after The Voice.
After The Voice, I started like
talk about your records, and then you also did some collabs with some rappers, Fred Cabral.
After I started playing like every day and everywhere.
Oh, because now you're famous. You're on TV,
making good money.
Right.
Then after that, I got some money and I went to jazz school. I studied it because I needed to learn some more shit and started composing like real Portuguese because I wanted to compose like that fado
Viola da Terra
vibe and Portuguese music vibe. Yeah. And I started that. I made my first. It's called the EP. It has like four songs. I made that, and nothing happened because bad publicity, and I didn't had an agent or like a record label. But then I started to play that in different places, and started people started to listen to my music, and then I got an agent and started to play in the little theaters and little venues, and my music was getting accepted. I was making a name of myself, like
Because now people would hold on. Because now people were looking at you not as Romero, the guy that comes and just performs. They're looking at you as an artist.
like a composer. Yeah,
Yeah.
Right,
Nice.
right.
I started composing
Now,
to
Romero,
our
just want you to
artists.
know, Romero, 1 second, just want you to know, I am now putting you in the top 5 in the conversation of greatest Açorian musicians of all time. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay,
He
that's from the
deserves it.
Padring. That's from the Padring. You are now in the top 5 with
Thank you.
Nuno Betancourt, with Nelia, Steve Perry, Sandro G, and Katy Perry. And then you have I'm gonna put myself down and put you right in there. I'm number 6, you're number 5 now. Or the top 5 and whatever you want to sort. But the reason I say that because there ain't an Açorian alive that's played all of the 9 islands multiple times. Let's talk about that for 1 second. But before we do that,
Man,
Romero, we're gonna pay some bills. I'm gonna go to commercial. Hold on,
I
Romero.
have friends everywhere.
Remember, 1
I-
second. We're gonna get 1 second. I just got to go to commercial, pay some bills. Ronnie, you want to take us to commercial? Or you want me to do it? Have you figured this thing out?
We are going to go now, do a commercial, and we'll be right back.
And we are back, Ronnie,
Oh, we're back.
with Romero Barros,
Yes, sir.
top Asudian, top 5 of the Azorians of music. I mean, he's played everywhere. Teatro Michelangelo, you name it. I mean, let's talk about Curv. Let's talk about the time you called me from Curv.
Man,
It's like 1 o'clock in the morning there, and it's 5 o'clock in the morning here. I'm sorry. Yeah, 5. No. It's 1, and it was no. You were later than I was, and you were doing a show, and I couldn't believe it was in Curv, and there was that many people in Curv. I mean,
Yeah,
how many
man.
people? How many people live there in Curv? I've never been there, Romero.
Never even
400
heard of
people.
it.
How many?
400.
Jesus, the whole town must have been there.
Yeah, and people from other islands.
Oh, no
Because
kidding.
it was the this year it was the only place that had like a festival.
Why? Because of the less people.
Imagine that.
Yeah, because they didn't have COVID there.
No kid, not one case.
Not one case.
Wow. Oh, we
Imagine
learned
that.
a new thing today,
Yeah,
Ronnie.
that's it.
Man, it didn't exist in. I
Curvo
think
in the Azores Islands is COVID free.
Yep.
COVID free since ever.
No kidding. I didn't even know that. Now,
Man.
when was the last time you were just recently there? Because you just called me what over the summer? It was over the summer, right?
It was in August, in
August,
the 15th.
Yeah. Now, I played Saint George and Peak. Those are my, I love Peak, and everybody knows
I'm
why.
going to Saint George. I'm going to Saint George in the end of the month.
Valish?
Because to Saint George and to Peak, because I'm playing. I'm making some videos over there. I'm making videos in a place in a fajan, one fajan it's fucking insane. It's fucking beautiful.
No kidding.
It's one of the most beautiful things I saw in my life. But people listening, you have to follow me on the networks because I'm sharing some crazy ass photos.
Yeah, follow
Well-
Romero. How can they follow you on Instagram, Romero? Give a shout out right now. Give a plug in right now.
Romeo Bairros. ROMEUBAIROS, Romeu Bairros, and in Facebook too, Romeu Bairros. In
Oh, Romero
YouTube,
dos
Romeu
Furnas.
Bairros.
Romero dos Furnas.
Yeah,
Right?
it's my personal page, but I accept you. I accept everyone that I accept good people, good vibrations for the nations.
Nice. Let's talk about where you at now. And I know where you're at, right? I talk to you all the time. You know what I mean? Me and you are good friends. You know, I know your
Yeah,
whole
man.
life. But I
After the
have to ask you.
pandemic, I went back to San Miguel to spend my because I had the first lockdown. I was here in Lisbon, so I was locked in a tiny apartment. I was getting fucking crazy. I didn't have money to pay my bills and shit. I was getting
Wow.
fucking loony toony. So I went to San Miguel for the summer and to spend time with my mom and with my little bro. And after that summer, I came back here and started making little gigs. But then the lockdown came again, and in
And
the
and,
in
and San
December,
Miguel was a tough lockdown. You guys had a tough lockdown. It wasn't like here in America where it was locked down, but yeah, we were locked down just our fun, not taking our fun. But you guys were like really shut down.
yeah, here we were really
Couldn't even walk
shut
the
down.
streets, I heard, without getting a ticket and
Yeah, yeah,
crazy
yeah, yeah.
things. Oh, it was bad out there,
Really?
Ronnie. Yeah, yeah.
You know, it was
Wow.
really it was depressing. I think mental health here is mental health here in all over the world is people are fucked up because they are taking our liberty. We have to show them a paper saying that we are vaccinated. It looks like the fucking Second World War, man.
Right, right. When the
It's
Nazis used to ask the people,
don't get
show me your
Ronnie going.
papers. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
you're getting the wrong guy going.
Oh,
over there.
yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely. You're right, my friend.
Oh, God.
If you
Don't
don't
get him
have the
going.
papers, they don't let you get in a restaurant, in a fucking restaurant, in a fucking bar, man. It makes no sense.
Nope.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
But I was
Well, hey,
telling
listen.
him,
You're worried about a mask. Ronnie's got to wear a diaper every time he goes to a restaurant.
There we go. That's all you've been doing, picking on me all fucking night over here.
I love him. Listen, Ramiro,
But
more serious. Okay, so you have the pandemic. You're there in the island. It's all shut down.
no, I came back here.
Oh,
I
you came. Oh, yeah, you came
to
back to Lisbon. Okay.
Lisbon, and on last year on December, man, I was friends with I'm friends with Aiden like for a long time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And
Aiden Kless, the #1 director. You could, he's worked with Wet Bed Gang, Ragul, you name it. Everybody down the line, Piruka, Romero, myself. The real musicians of Portugal. But go ahead, Aiden Kless. Big shout out to him. Alien 3000.
big director. So I met Caretos. It's Caretos. It's some DJ producers. They were
Top,
invited.
top.
They
Now
were
they don't
invited
even,
to
nobody
go
knows
to
them. Well, we're gonna let them know who they are. Wet Bed Gang, 11 million views on their song Maluku. Top,
Yeah.
3 years ago. Every song is a hit. Congratulations on your song with them too, Romero's.
Yeah, it was that. They were invited to go to Festival de Canção. Festival de Canção is like one of the oldest programs, oldest shows here in Portugal. And I always dreamed about going there. And they invited
As a
me.
kid, as a kid, you grew up imagining one day you would be on that show.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was like a fucking
I didn't know
dream,
that.
yeah.
So that show's
And-
been around for a long time. Nobody
Yeah.
over here knows what it is. Okay.
Like 60 years.
But we
60
know
years.
what the zit and the bacalhau and the batata deuces.
yeah,
$9.99 a pound.
but that's but that's the best thing. The American girls, they love my Charisse.
Yeah, that's the best thing. That's what we got to start selling you, Charisse Romero over here. Maybe they'll like it.
Oh,
I'm going to make a brand of Charisse. It's called Charisse de Furnas.
So now take me, hey, now take me to now. Okay, now you're in Lisbon. Take me.
Man,
All right. So one day. So
I'm-
listen. So I got a bone to pick with you because I got my own thing with Sony too. I got my own thing because I got Tudo Dia, but that's another thing. Now I stroll down Instagram one day. I see you on the couch in the office in Instagram, shaking hands, and I guess making a deal with Sony. What's that about?
Yeah, man, it's a deal. I have to give them like an album now. They are robbing me. They rob everyone.
That's how the music business is. That's why I already told them to go
Let's
fuck
say that
themselves.
we have to make some.
Independent.
Yeah. A guy has to be independent. But now I needed like I needed someone to take care of business for me.
Of course, of course. And
I
not to
want
talk
to.
bad. Listen. As business people, we have a right to have our opinion. You know, of course, we don't like the way the business is run. You know, that's why I don't. I don't want to discuss my business on it. But anyway, as far as my deal with them, you know what it was, and I wasn't happy. Just like I wasn't happy with Universal years ago. And I've always learned the best way is to be independent. But once in a while, you have to go mainstream. You have to partner up with them just because to get your volume up.
Yeah, because now I'm writing songs to Sony artists. It's
Yeah.
a good deal. It's good for me. It's good for them. I don't
Good.
care. For me now, it's the
You're
best I
working,
can.
Romero. That's the number one thing. I mean, you know, instead of making 100,000, you're making 10,000, but you're making money. That's what it is.
I'm also teaching. 'Cause I love to teach. My mom she's a teacher, and
Now, you
I think
teaching out there in Lisbon still? You still doing that?
yeah, I'm teaching in a public school, man. Now it's in a
You
public school
crazy.
'cause
You're crazy.
I'm fucking crazy. Those kids are killing me.
They're killing you.
I have headaches every day, man. Have headaches. I have to scream with them, man. But it's good. It's joy because kids they have joy. They are pure.
Okay,
They don't.
Romero, enough with the school. Listen, I have to know what is next for Romero Barros. What is next for you?
It's I'm throwing out a single in the end of the month on the beginning of the
Of October?
of November. No,
Of
November.
November. Okay.
And next year, new album. On the 28th, I'm gonna be playing with Caretos in Coimbra in Queima das Fitas for 20,000 people.
A real festival. Do you guys mention God? Do you have any parades? Do you have any statues come out? Anybody praying during this performance?
I didn't get the question. Sorry.
When you're going there to perform in front of 20,000 people, are they going to have a parade with saints? Are they going to pray to God? Are they going to use God to make money to get you in the door?
No, it's
Are they going there to watch Karutz and watch you?
no. There's a band playing first, and after that it's Caretos. It's a college.
It's like a smart academica. But what I'm trying to say is like the festivals over here, they use God to try to get everybody to go watch a Portuguese festival, a singer, and the place is empty because the guy singing sucks.
Man, I think we don't need God to.
Of course, and over there they don't use when we perform out there. They don't use any of this palhares that they use over here. But Romero, listen, I got to cut you short, buddy. I appreciate you. It's the end of our show, our first episode. Thank you so much for being a guest on the show. Do you have any last things you want to say, Romero? I'll give you the floor. You can close out the show, buddy.
I just have to say that believe in your dreams, follow your dreams. That's it, man. That's you. Stay humble and drink water from once in a while.
Romero
It's
Barros,
really important. Drink water.
the man, top 5 Asturian musician. Romero, thank you so much. All the
you so much,
success
Renee.
over at Sony. And I guess we'll see you next week because Ronnie's got to go. He's got to take his medication. We'll see you next week on the Corner Pocket, baby.
Right.
Ronnie, drink water.